The amount of money that's being spent on NFL free agents is just phenomenal. Free agency is now into its 8th day. 199 players have changed teams in the first 8 days of free agency. The latest hot headline, Mike Williams, Charger wide receiver, New York Jet.
Wow.
So he's going to catch passes. Got to stay healthy. He's going to catch passes. He got 1 year, $15 million from the Jets. So Mike Williams goes to play with the Jets. Steelers, not only did they get the 2 quarterbacks, Pittsburgh also got, I think, a pretty good young receiver, had a good first season while the Rams got hurt, got lost in the shuffle. Van Jefferson, he just signed in Pittsburgh. And get this one. Pittsburgh this morning was talking to San Francisco 49er star Brandon Ayuk. Now, the Niners have salary cap issues. You know, Deebo Samuel's making mega money, and the tight end Kittle's making big bucks, and McCaffrey's making big bucks. They might not be able to re-sign him. And Pittsburgh's got a lot of cap space, although historically the Steelers have not spent a lot of the Rooney money on free agency. But Ayuk, that is a star. And you get him into Pittsburgh, wow. So we'll keep an eye on that story because he was meeting with them. New Orleans Saints, out of nowhere, went in and took San Francisco 49er defensive end Chase Young. Now, Young had come from the Washington Commanders at the trade deadline. A vibrant pass rusher, then had a bad knee injury. It took him 1.5 years to get healthy. Washington got rid of him. He played okay in San Francisco, but he's just had neck surgery. Today, they had neck surgery, but he's already signed and delivered to New Orleans. Rams looking for I don't know if it's an heir apparent to Matthew Stafford, maybe insurance policy. The Rams get Jimmy Garoppolo. You know, and as tainted as his last group of years have been and all the injuries he's had, his career record is 43-20. So in the right situation, I guess he can still play. And he had a long dialogue with Sean McVay, and that's why he decided to go there. And I don't understand this one, or Raider fans aren't going to be happy with me. You know, they did not re-sign Josh Jacobs. That's heavy-duty running back, had a good 5-year run there, some years better than others. Didn't sign him. They replaced him with Minnesota Vikings running back Alex Madison. Now, Madison, he was the heir apparent to Cook. Dalvin Cook in Minnesota had won the starting job, had it for 4 or 5 years, and Madison was right behind him. And when Cook got let go, then Madison was supposed to be the guy. Madison just fumbled the ball all over the field last season. And there's nothing going to get you off a roster quicker than putting it on the turf.
Oh, yeah. Madison
just signed with the Raiders. Please don't tell me, you're a Raider fan. Don't tell me Alex Madison is equal to Josh Jacobs. I don't understand that. So some hot headlines in the NFL. And John Riley says,
well, I'm wondering about Mike Williams because, good for him for getting that contract, but Aaron Rodgers should be his quarterback, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so that's a potentially magical situation. Have there been any updates on Rodgers' Achilles heel?
Oh, totally healed. He'll be there in the OTAs. He's doing everything football related. They've gone through a massive remake in the offensive line because they were miserable last season. And they got rid of a number 1 draft pick, Mickey Becton, and a few others. And they've hauled in some new offensive linemen, and they'll probably maybe do something like that in the draft. So it'll be fascinating. Jets are still looking for other people. They got the running games fine. Now they think they've got at least 2 receivers, and maybe there's another free agent acquisition coming, but good for Mike Williams.